Hi, Todd here from Agrowlyte Global, and I'm talking to Parker Walton about having an Agrowlyte machine. We were talking a little earlier, Parker, about the before and the after, what life is like before and after having an Agrowlyte machine. Fill us in on that.
Yeah, it's funny. My crew and I were talking about this the other day, standing around the Danlight at the Agrowlyte machine, the water cooler, so to speak. But
Right.
before it's kind of a hassle to have to mix sanitizing and disinfecting chemicals. That stuff can be pretty corrosive, can be pretty nasty in its concentrated state. It's always a hassle. It's time, PPE equipment, and doing all that stuff correctly. It's a hassle. So having a machine where you can just go up to that's produced this stuff that is non-corrosive, non-toxic. You need almost no PPE to handle. It's just easy. You can get it on the fly when you need it, and use it to disinfect and to prevent outbreaks of mold and mildew and fungus. And it's very, very convenient.
Are you saving a fair amount of money by not having to buy other disinfectants, sanitizers, additional PPE, that sort of thing? Is this making a bottom line difference for you in your grow?
Oh, absolutely. Not only in those and just time savings in general. It's absolutely massive savings. Well, it's there's a lot of massive savings that are hard to get around, but we don't have to worry about buying that disinfectant. We don't have to worry about stocking that, and
Right.
all that is tremendous time that we can spend on worrying about what's important. That's the plant.
Sure, and you also don't have to worry about all the crop loss if you do have something that goes wrong because you have something to treat it, right?
Oh, absolutely. And when you're talking about mold and mildew, number one is prevention with anything, whether it's
Sure.
pests, any of these things that we're talking about. But if something happens, you have to be able to treat early and be able to treat quickly. And having this stuff on site immediately at full strength, being able to dilute it to where you need it, it just allows you to really treat these things appropriately in the time frame that you need to really battle and fight these things back.
Talk for just a minute about the difference in having something that doesn't leave any residuals and some of the other products you've had to deal with before that might leave residuals or are questionable in terms of your end product.
Yeah, anything that's going to be killing mold and mildew on contact, you would assume would be a harsh chemical that you might have to worry about. So when you have a tool in your arsenal that is not a super harsh chemical that does kill these things on contact, it's a great arrow in your quiver, so to speak.
Super. Parker, thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, bud.
You too, Todd. Thanks.